think I got it working. Let's see here. Well, gonna preface this with this is a little test stream. Just seeing how YouTube's live streaming features work. Gonna mess around, play some Stardew Valley, hang out. Nothing serious. I'm not gonna post this anywhere, like advertising it to try to pull viewers. We're just chilling out. And if you show up, we can talk, we can hang out. That's all. Yeah. I'm gonna pull up a second monitor so I can see if this is actually working at all. Well, if you hop in, feel free to say hi. All right, this is also first ever laundry stream. I am doing the laundry right now as we stream. So in like 20 minutes, I'm gonna have to go rotate it. Yeah, exciting business. Sweet. So we're playing Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley is one of my favorite games ever. I got it in 2016 for the first time, and it's just such an enchanting experience, man. It's so cool. Check in how the balance is on audio. Is that too loud? Tried to have the gameplay pretty quiet. I'm gonna turn it down just a little more, just for now. I can adjust audio balance if I need, but also not too picky. We're goofing off here. Cool. So, ooh, BS moment. Sweet. This should be a spot. Smaller. Yeah, Stardew Valley. Let's go. Gonna do a new game. Cool. Here. You're gonna be. Oh no, fuck. I was gonna do a silly name, but we'll just be my channel name today. Testosterone farm. We're trying to get as much of that as we can. Favorite thing? Probably Stardew Valley. Yeah. Pick the goofy cat. I like him. I think every game is just better with a character creator. The speedrun making this dude. I like to spend too much. So I'm gonna do a little test with the chat thing. This is gonna start off really slow. If anybody's hopping in here, finding out, yeah, we're just chilling, playing some Stardew Valley, testing out YouTube's live streaming. Sweet. Awesome. Let's keep making it. Get down with that. I like my little guy. Awesome. There is a delay on here. only a couple seconds though. That's actually pretty good. For like the regular latency option, especially compared to Twitch. Here we are moving to Stardew Valley. Yeah, this is one of 3 games that I just consistently come back to. Yeah, I think I play this game once or twice a year at least, doing like a serious playthrough. So with Minecraft and Dark Souls, that's about it. Not a lot of other games stick. Oh, New Vegas, dude. I'm gonna test the audio balance real quick. Okay, so I'm loud and the game is very quiet. Alright. This should be better. This should be better. Okay, so I'm loud and the game is... Awesome. This is our farm. I don't know the 3 concurrent viewers in here have ever seen Stardew Valley, but this is one of the best games ever made. It's so sweet. It's my therapy game. It's so fucking cool. It's one of the only ones I come back to consistently. It's fucking beautiful. And it was made by one guy. Can you believe that shit? One dude made all this. He did all the art, all the coding, all the music. Everything about this game. It was just one dude's passion project. I don't know. That's like pretty inspiring to me. Cool. So the story of this game is we are taking over our grandpa's farm. Hey Henry, what's good? Welcome, King. Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be pretty small. I could probably pull 10 viewers if I really tried, if I tried to like post this everywhere and shit. But I'm not announcing it or anything. This is a chill little stream. We're goofing off together, we're hanging out. Be a good time testing out YouTube's live streaming. Yeah. Sweet. You ever played Stardew Valley, Henry? I don't know how much of a gamer you are. I don't know if you're gobbling out on this shit. One dude made all this shit. It's cute as hell. Look at this. Dude's the mayor. Kinda sucks, but... So this game is a bit of... It's a bit like Harvest Moon or Animal Crossing, but more like an RPG. There's a really comprehensive like villager system, and they all have personalities and a lot of dialogue options and whatnot that you can get through. I've never fucked around with that. I might on this playthrough. We'll see. Do a video with you. Fuck yeah. I would love to do a beat video with you. We'll goof off and do that. I mean, I'm not locked into anything for sure with this stream. We could maybe do that later. I don't know. I'm gonna skip this intro thing though. It's cute, it's fun, but we got parsnips to plant right now. I can't be wasting my time on cutscenes. Sweet. So this is our little house. Live on a little farm. It's cute as hell. Even if you haven't played, you'll be able to understand this at the very least. Super simple. Yeah. Playing in windowed mode, so the fucking UI looks really big on the stream, but that's alright. So, we got this little house. Got our farm. Right now it's a mess. We're gonna clean it up. Plant some parsnips. That's what days one is like every time. Yo, Salad! What's up? Dude, Salad, I see you commenting all of my shit. I appreciate you hanging around, man. Welcome to the shit. We're just playing Stardew Valley, hanging out. Nothing too serious. I didn't post this like with notifications anywhere as far as I know. So whoever hops in, but we're just fooling it, playing some Stardew Valley. Absolutely lovely game. It is awesome, and it was all made by one dude. One dude made everything in this game. I'll never like not be amazed by that. That's so sick. Cool, so we're clearing up a little spot. We're gonna plant some fucking parsnips. This game is so relaxing. Like I've never had a game that made chores feel good, you know? Than maybe Minecraft. That's the kind of vibe you're getting here. Hell yeah, Salad. Happy to rep Wisconsin. I am not in Wisconsin right now though. In Montana. I've been on a big old back and forth between the two. Yeah, I kind of live in both. Depends on the time. Dude, I was not counting any spaces. It's parsnips, I don't need that many. Yeah. You ever played this, Salad? You ever been on a big little Stardew Valley kick? Game is straight up magical. Chanting as hell. Like if a lullaby was a video game. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, it is a game I come back to all the time. You like Terraria too? Fuck yeah. I recorded like a Terraria thing with some of my buddies. That's a game that I've been playing forever as well. It's awesome. Yeah, Terraria was also made by a really small team. That was like... I know they added a couple employees, but I don't think they ever had more than 10 people working on the game ever. At any point in time. Which is insane. Considering how much like, content they have out, and they were just doing free updates forever. Like, it's a miracle that game is able to exist. It's awesome. But I'm proud of those developers. Sick ass shit. Yeah. Terraria, it's not a game I play like every year, but it's infrequent that I go a long time without it. I just love good co-op experiences, and Terraria really does that shit. You know, if I have a friend that's down to play it with me, happy to. Binding of Isaac Rebirth. I haven't played Binding of Isaac since I was be 13 or 12. I played it on like a friend's computer. But as far as roguelikes go, that's like one of the most enjoyable I've ever played on like Enter the Gungeon. It's also cheap. Yeah, fuck yeah. I think I should play Binding of Isaac. It's a good idea. I checked your channel. I know you have a couple of clips of that. Is that like your shit? Nice. So on my monitor that I'm doing, this is mostly a test stream. I don't know if I said it, but there might be some technical issues. I know it's gonna be a little buggy. Yo, you make music now? Salad, I make music too. Yo. Cringe compilations? I tried to start a cringe compilation channel in like 2017 too. I tried to capitalize on that shit. I tried to make a Vine one too, just because I wanted to like I don't know. I was kind of pretentious, and I was just like, oh, anybody can like succeed if they just make compilations, but it's not that easy. What kind of music do you make, man? Because Henry, I don't know if he's still in the chat, but probably not. But he makes music too. Me and him were making beats together last time I was in town, Johnson. Because I started you made bank off of it? Yo! Nice. I have not made a single cent off of YouTube. But it's fun, and that's what it's about. Dude, I'm glad you were able to make something off of that, by the way. That's sick. Plug in our app. Dude, you gotta send me your stuff, because I make beats, and I do some rapping. I feel really out of place doing it. I'm a silly, goofy guy. It's hard for me to, like, get into the kind of persona you need to make a lot of hip-hop music. Fuck yeah, you should, like, I don't know if you can link your if you link your SoundCloud in here, just like post the link, I can copy and paste it in. I'm gonna listen to that shit. I might play a couple of my beats in the background. That could be fun. If yours aren't copyrighted, I can play them in the background too. If you'd be down. Yeah, when I got into making music, it was around 2016-ish. Oh yeah, hell yes, I would do that. It was around 2016-ish, and I wanted to make EDM. I wanted to make electronic music real bad. I was big into that, and well, I wanted to make metal or like be in like a hardcore band, but I didn't have like a place where I could keep drums, so it just kind of fizzled out. And then I started making EDM, and I found out that I really like hip hop, and I really like making beats. And I've been doing it since. I've been not as consistent in the last couple months, but yeah, I love that shit. Yeah. I would ask more questions about music shit, but I'll probably just message you on Instagram about it later. Dude, oh, sick, nice. I didn't know you knew us. I thought you were some anonymous internet stranger. A couple of those that talk. But I'm glad you know Jude. Jude was my roommate. One of the best friends I've ever had too. I'm actually coming back to Wisconsin to like help him with a big move. Love that man. Awesome, awesome dude. Hey, laundry time, baby. Hey, Salad, I don't expect you to stick around, but if you do, we'll keep hanging out. We'll keep talking. But I gotta go. This is a laundry stream. I don't know if you were there, but I announced in the beginning. We're getting Stardew Valley and occasional absences for me while I do laundry. So I'll be right back. I gotta go rotate that shit. Oh, hell yeah. Yo, I'm gonna be at a warehouse show when I come up on the 27th if you wanna go up to that shit. I'll just be goofing off. Yeah, I didn't know you know them. Awesome dudes. Love those guys. I'll be right back. We're back. We're back. Oh, whoever hopped in, I was absent for a moment. This is a what's it called? A laundry stream. I'm heading back and forth between the laundry room right now. So, yeah, we're getting some Stardew Valley, some chilling out together. This is a little test stream. Didn't announce it anywhere. Yeah. Just cooling, playing some Stardew Valley. So I'll be right back again. Hey. Dad, I see you on there. I see you on there. Cool. Yeah, I think I might throw on some of my beats in the background. Mess around with the audio balancing, so this might take a second. Welcome, whoever else has hopped in. We're cooling it, we're chilling, we're playing Stardew Valley, we're goofing off. Nothing too serious today. I'm gonna throw on some of my beats. Some of them might not like mesh with Stardew Valley. But yeah. Welcome, Ananya. Glad you made it in. There we go, I found him. I used this one in the Tarkov video. Oops. There we go. If that's too loud or too quiet, feel free to just like tell me, because I can't, I have no idea knowing. At least for another like 30 seconds until the stream delay catches up. Sweet. We're grooving. Shit, I should go back and build a chest. That's what I need. That's some day 2 business. Yeah, we're just chilling, we're clearing the farm. Oh, thank you, Sad. I'm glad you like it. I do a couple different styles. Lately I've been trying to make some more like mellow shit. But I used to make like angrier shit. Yo, Evil Mouse, I'm glad that you were able to find SPT Tarkov through that video. That was the entire reason I made the video, was hopefully... I told myself, like, even if... That one took a long time, and even if, like, 1 or 2 people, like, found the game and enjoyed it more, I'd be happy. So thank you for watching the video. I'm glad you're able to find that. I'm glad you've been having fun with it, man. I was thinking about streaming that, but I'm just trying to... Hey, it's Sunday. We're cool in it. It's a little test stream.
And why is he here? He lost.
So nothing that hectic, but if I get into this, I might try that. I think that would be fun. I'm surprised that video has not been taken down, by the way. Yeah, Tarkov's fucking hard. Don't feel bad about being terrible at it. There's so much that you have to know. Like, if you are working a job, you will not have time to, like, figure out Tarkov. It is fucked up. That's why single player is so much more balanced. Or, like, more worth your time on this. Tarkov's fucked, man. Oh, nice. Yeah. Oh shit, what was I saying? Yeah, I'm shocked that they have not taken the single player Tarkov video down. That is a thing that the devs do. It breaks terms of conditions to modify Tarkov in any way. I don't know, I was thinking about like arguing a case for it in that video, saying like, well, you should just have a single player mode in your game separate from online. Hell yeah, I actually got significantly better at Tarkov because I got to experiment and fuck around on single player. Like even when I'm playing regular, it's a little easier now, but I might switch it at some point. Maybe we'll play a little bit of SPT later. I don't know how well it'll run with this, but we're not locked in anything serious here. We're chilling. We're goofing off. Yeah. Yeah, I got into Tarkov this like last August, and I just played it like all day, every day, when I could. It was so consuming. Like I had not been that like into a game in a long time, and eventually it just kept stressing me out. Like you get shot and it's fucking terrifying. Yeah, so playing multiplayer. That's the best part, is when you have friends. I feel like you don't really have much of a chance without a ton of gear unless you're with pals. Especially early. Nothing wrong with getting carried. Especially if you can be like funny. Or like are an asset otherwise to your friends. Maybe they'll get you good, you know? But yeah, the couple times I got my pals to like hop on Tarkov, that was a fucking bomb. It was so cool. But it just, also, it's not something I can main. Tarkov mains are a different breed, man. Like, I can't be that serious all the time. I like goofing off. Yeah, Tarkov getting you on the edge, that is the gist of it, man. It does the same thing to me. I feel like I get shot and I'd like jump out of my chair a little, like, oh, man. This beat is kind of mid and I'm gonna skip it. Try that one yet. This one is one of my favorite beats ever. I have a song that I made of this. Have you ever played Stalker? Yes! I wanted to make a Stalker video. I'd scrapped, because I don't think I'm ready to make something that big right now. Or I want to right now, but I was going to make a video that covered Stalker and Tarkov and the Metro series. Yeah, I have some issues running my favorite one, my favorite Stalker game. I'm gonna find out which one it is. I have it here in my folder. I have a hard time running Call of Pripyat. I have no problems with Shadow of Chernobyl, but I've played both of those and I like them quite a bit. They're really cool, really atmospheric. I know Tarkov is definitely inspired by them. Devs, Battle State. Yeah. Stalker's crazy though. Hey, like, yes, this is the big cum in myself. I'm wearing the big cum shirt. Yeah, the rundown, like, is that we're goofing, we're chilling. This is not a serious stream, I'm just testing YouTube's live streaming. I got some of my beats in the background, we're playing Stardew Valley, we're talking a little. Just a good time, you know? Yeah, I'm glad you hopped in. And I love you, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. You ever played Stardew Valley, like? This game's magical. I don't know if you have, but it's like my therapy game. I've been playing it since 2016. Play it at least once a year. Seriously magical experience. Love this shit. Hey, well, I'm glad you hopped in at all. I'm not expecting anybody to stay and chill or nothing. I didn't even announce this, but dude, Lake, you gotta. This is one of the only 10 out of 10 games I've ever played in my entire life. It's probably this and Dark Souls 1. Maybe Minecraft. It's insane. Hey, I hope you don't have to stick around, but I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Thanks for hopping in, man. Thanks for your support on this. It actually means like a ton. I didn't think anybody would watch this shit. You played way long ago? Yeah, 10 out of 10, really. Evil Mouse, you played it long ago? They've added a ton of shit. It's worth checking out again, but also, like, I don't know what your kind of schedule is for, like, rotating games or whatever, but kind of playing games all the time. Yes, really, 10 out of 10. Incredible game. It was also all made by one guy. One guy did all of the art, all of the music, all of the everything in this game. It is, it's nuts. Yeah, it's worth a shot. If you still got your Switch, I'd recommend it on there. It's really cozy to play in bed with a little blanket. Definitely, dude. I'm trying to get 300 wood so I can build a little bridge to the beach and then forage for items there. Yeah, the early game's a little tedious, so you're only seeing some boring shit. I've been seeing that you've been playing a lot of Elden Ring. I've been watching the videos. I only beat it once. I really should more. Or wait, did I beat it twice? I had 2 characters that I got very far. I think I only beat it once, though. But you've been playing the shit out of that game. Hey, welcome, Christian. I'm glad you hopped in, and I love you. Evil Mouse, you're trying to get your... Yeah, I got my girlfriend into Stardew Valley. It's one of the only games I've gotten to get into. This and Skyrim and The Witcher. Cyberpunk, surprisingly. But yeah, it's a game for everybody. There's very few games like this that can touch like such a wide audience. Hey, I love you too. Thanks for hopping in. You don't have to stick around, but it's a little test stream. But I'm glad you're here, and I do love you. Yeah, I'm just seeing how YouTube's stream features are, messing around with OBS, playing some of my beats in the background, pulling it, playing in Stardew Valley, talking with some folks, hopping in and out. Yeah. Have I played Morrowind? Fuck yes, I've played Morrowind. Oh, hey, thank you. I'm glad it looks good. I was worried about latency in my internet and stuff. Salad, have I played Morrowind? Yes. Played a lot of Morrowind. It was my first open world game I think I ever played. It was pretty big for me at the time. I didn't understand most of the cool mechanics about it. But I'd just make characters of different types and just like walk around and goof off and kill monsters. Eventually hit roadblocks in difficulty because I didn't understand the shit. But yeah, Morrowind's awesome. I think I like Skyrim still is my favorite Elder Scrolls game. I think it deserves its praise. I'd place Morrowind right under that, and Oblivion right under that. I know that's considered blasphemous, but they're all great games. They're all really close. So that's definitely how I'd rank them. Hey, thanks for hopping in at all, Lake. I love you. Take care, man. Morrowind is so good when you know what you're doing. Yeah, that's the difference too. Because I got Morrowind when Oblivion came out, and then I got Skyrim And then I got Oblivion like when Skyrim came out. I was like almost a full generation behind like getting to all of those games. Just like whatever consoles I had available and whatever like I was able to get a hold of as a kid. Yeah. Lauren's crazy. I was thinking about doing like a big old modded playthrough because I've never played any mods on that, but they seem really cool. There's some really funny ones. There's one where you can put an Arby's in the game. Lucky with some rainy days this early in the game. Yeah, Morrowind was nuts, and it's insane that it succeeded so well. It was really bold. It's far bolder than their other titles. Like, it's such a wacky, interesting, and unique world, which might be why it stuck. You know, it's not like a lot of typical fantasy games at the time. Like, Kirkblade took a load of shrooms and ADHD meds. Yeah. He's a great writer, man. He makes crazy fucking lore. There is Morrowind multiplayer. We tried it out. We did not play enough of it. I would love to do that again. I wish that there was like a consistent Oblivion or Skyrim multiplayer. I know a lot of people are messing around with Skyrim together, but it's really fucked up. Sweet. This isn't filling the chill Stardew Valley vibe. There we go. This one will. Yeah, there were insanely talented people working at Bethesda around that time, especially. I know a lot of them have left. Same with a lot of great studios, such as the way of video games being corporatized and needing to make money, and the nature of companies and how they treat their employees and shit. New Skyrim Together update works way better, but it's unreleased. Oh, I would love that. Alright. Salad, you said y'all fuck with RuneScape? I always wanted to play RuneScape. I did not have a consistent enough internet connection to play as a kid. But I would still love to. I think I'm gonna play the classic version. The new one looks fucking weird. But yeah, I do not currently play RuneScape, but it looks so alluring, especially because I like wanted to play it so bad as a kid and it looks so cool. I was like 7 and I met this kid at the beach one time, and he was like, "You play RuneScape?" And I was like, "No." He was like, "You have to hop on this like time, and I'll like meet you on there." And I wasn't able to get my internet up. I don't even know if you can select like servers on there, so I don't know if I would have found him. We're both like 7, but that was like our plan to like communicate with each other and continue being friends. Wonder how that dude's doing. Hope he's doing well. I haven't thought about that in like 10 years. It's fun grind if you got nothing else to do. Yeah, I've heard that. It's a lot of like manual playing for it, but at the same time, I don't mind grindy games a lot of times. I think I've lost some patience with those in age, but I still, for the most part, don't mind them. I like enjoy RPGs that I can play for a while and like build up stuff, especially like larger tangible goals. For your armor trimming, definitely trust them. Yeah. Can you give me your RuneScape password so I can like give you all my cool items? Yeah, I've heard of the infamous RuneScape getting scammed by people. RuneScape girlfriends. Yeah. I happened to a lot of people in Diablo as well. Diablo 1 and 2 on the online, or Diablo 2 online. You're like, yeah, give me your account information, I'll get you a cool item. It happened to me in World of Warcraft as a kid. I almost fell for it too. I was a little naive boy. Yeah. World of Warcraft, I played as a kid. Like a kid, probably from like 7 to 9. Very consistently. I love that game. And I know the whole point of MMOs is that you play them together with people, but I just played them solo. I just like walking around in the open world, like making characters and shit. Don't know why I couldn't run RuneScape, but I had no problems with World of Warcraft. Their next laundry time. Is there still a fairly active player base on RuneScape? Are people still consistently playing old school RuneScape? I'm sure there's some people where it's like they've devoted their whole life to it. I've got family members who have been, playing one video game for like 20 years. It's like grinding all their time into that. Really fucking around with anything else. I'm sure there's some, but yes, there is. That is good to hear, because I'd want to fuck around and goof off with people. A lot. Oh, okay, sick. No more to level 7. Yo, nice. Yeah, Wrath of the Lich King was so cool. There, like, I didn't like when Cataclysm came out. I remember being very disappointed in that, because I just thought the aesthetics of Wrath of the Lich King and even the Burning Crusade were way cooler. Yeah, Wrath was excellent. I don't think I ever got a character to level 70 when I played, though. I think my max was probably like 40. And then for a while in like 2014, I had a little resurgence where I played, because they had like those free accounts where you could play up to like level 20. So I'd just make like a character, get it to level 20, make a new character, get it to level 20, make a new character, get it to level 20. It's a good time. They don't let you like party up with people though, or like do any of the MMO stuff that like makes MMOs magical, unless you like pay for the thing, which fair enough. Gotta make their money, but man, I would probably play a lot of World of Warcraft if it was a one-time purchase and not a subscription. Yeah, World of Warcraft was my first real like online experience playing games with people, and it was cool. It's cool. Yeah, I didn't always have the best internet though. It came and went depending on where we lived too. So my favorite shit of all time, by far, was co-op, split screen co-op. Any game with split screen co-op is a better game than it would be without. It's definitely an outdated business model. Yeah, that's my shit, dude. I love fucking around on Minecraft. They had a co-op in this game even. I haven't messed around with much of it, but Monkey Judkins was a town and farm name. I think I'm on Testosterone Farm. Is that what it's called? Is there a way to check it up here? Yeah, Testosterone Farm. We're farming as much as we can so we can build a small army of very angry, very red, very hairy men. These days it's free to play with Battle Pass. Yeah. I guess there's an argument to be made for every recent, and by recent I mean the last like 15 years, 10 years, monetization systems for any game. There's some nastiness in all of that. Like I remember when loot boxes were huge and that shit sucked. And I don't know if the Battle Pass is actually any better. Because I think the goal in that is trying to get people to continue to play your game for a long time and continue giving you money for a long time. It's like pretty understandable, right? But it encourages them backlogging a bunch of cool shit, making a full. It was the problem with season passes too. A lot of people would buy season passes, and the issue was that they would make those levels before the game released. So like the game would be full, and then they'd cut content so they could slowly release it over time. And I can appreciate games as a service in a way, but when the content coming out is typically just like skins to buy with real money, I barely even consider that content. It's my opinion, though. So they're all gross in a way, and subscription models for just one game. I know a lot of people are still riled up. They have to pay for online on consoles. Like you have to have PlayStation Now or Xbox or PlayStation Plus or Xbox Live, and even the Switch. I remember they one of their most disliked videos on YouTube is a Nintendo Direct announcement where they said that their free online, which was free, was going to become monetized. And it was way cheaper than Xbox Live and PlayStation Now, but the PlayStation Plus. But the fact that they said it was going to be free and then changed their minds was left a pretty sour taste in a lot of consumers. Nintendo is no stranger to some nasty business practices. They make fucking incredible, insane games, but behind most of these AAA game companies, or all of them, is dudes in suits that don't even fucking play video games. Like Bobby Kotick of Activision, like, doesn't play video games. During COVID, he laid off like 150 workers, and that year he made like $250 million. Nintendo used to be $20 a year. Yeah, it was like $3 a month. And they have like a plus version of it now, kind of like that shitty GTA Plus, where you get it and then you also get like N64 emulation, but then it's like $20 a month. And they match PS Plus and Xbox Live Gold. Yeah, that's fucked up. Ain't right. It's good Nintendo game was Breath of the Wild. Arguably, yeah. Whenever they do have a first party title, though, it almost always fucking slaps. I think they are making a huge mistake in their priorities, though, and they would make so much money if they started focusing on emulation or remasters instead. And I know they did that with that one Zelda game that they charged more than what the original game's price was for, but man, if they sold like GameCube shaped Joy-Cons that were just like both halves of a GameCube controller and they sold fucking GameCube games on there, I would be playing my Switch right now. Games as a service is always fucked to me. Yeah. Games as a service, I mean, any online game that revolves around matchmaking is the same thing too. Not intentionally, but it's just kind of the result of how those things turned out. But it makes me really sad that I can't log into like some of my favorite like old shooters online and like hop in a lobby and play. Would love a 1,000 Year Door remaster on the Switch. Absolutely. Any, or even just ports. I'd kill for ports on the Switch, man. I don't know why they don't do it. They could. I would even pay full price for those games. I would pay $60 for fucking Double Dash, dude. Come on. I played the new Mario Kart 8 maps, and they're all pretty good, man. I mean, almost all of them are maps from old games, if not all of them. But Coconut Mall's on there. I fucking love Coconut Mall, dude. I hope they bring the Maple Tree one. I forgot exactly what it's called, but from the Wii. Love that map. Yeah, Evil Mouse, that is precisely it. Things like SPT, Tarkov keep games alive for longer, especially in their current states, because I know Tarkov in specific, they plan on making dramatic changes to the game. And so the only way to play the old versions of the game is to have a version of SPT downloaded or archived. Do they have a Chrono Trigger remastered? I don't know. Yeah. Christian, the Series S is fucking excellent for emulation. It is like the best emulation machine you can have right now. It runs games better than most computers. I actually had an issue that I ran into recently. I was trying to make a video about this weird version of World at War that only came out for the PlayStation 2. It only came out for the PlayStation 2, and it was so fucked up and silly, and it's a completely different game. It's called World at War, it has the same cover, but it's a different game. And I wanted to do a playthrough of it, but my computer, which can handle Tarkov, could not handle emulating a PS2 game. But I know I wouldn't have any issues running that on Series S. Yeah. I think with the Chrono Trigger, it was the same deal as what they did with Final Fantasy VII, where you can buy Final Fantasy VII, the original, and play it on your Switch, which is sick. I love shit like that. Remasters or ports, either is cool. And remakes, I like almost all of them. I mean, there's some situations where it turns out kind of butt, especially if they completely change directions. Like, there's a remake in the Demon Souls remake sense, and there's the Resident Evil 2 remake in a way, but then there's like the Final Fantasy VII remake, where it completely abandons what the game was. Like, fine, as long as it can be cool, but I know a lot of people didn't prefer that change. I know you can get the on-demand N64 games if you get that, like, Switch Premium shit, but I would pay full price for a Super Mario 64 on the Switch, even just a port. I'm trying to open up my games folder so I can see what related GameCube games I have. Final Fantasy VI. I've never played Final Fantasy VI, and I've been itching to do it. I've heard it's great. I'm probably gonna pick that up soon. Play this one. Yeah, a lot of the games that I would kill to have remastered are all like games that did not do well, and their studios don't even exist anymore. Hey Sam, welcome. We're just doing a chill little Stardew Valley stream. We're just goofing off, testing out OBS and YouTube streaming features. Welcome. Playing some of my beats, goofing off, talking. Yeah, I am less big on remakes, but I still like them, especially when they're done well. Like, the Resident Evil 2 remake is so fucking cool. Metal Gear Solid remake. Yeah, I would not be shocked if they did that completely wrong. Gotta concur. Yeah, so are you gonna pick up a PS2 soon? Yeah, I've been using emulators, but I picked up a PS2 like right before I went on a big move, and I didn't take it with me, which was fucking dumb. Like, just last week, I was like, man, it'd be so cool to play like a real PS2 right now. Oh hell yeah, doing some DoorDash? Yeah, I switched to DoorDash for ordering food. I used to use Eat Street, but I found out that they don't tip their like the drivers don't get to keep their tips at all. What the fuck is it? That's different with DoorDash, right? But I found that out, and I was like, that had me fucked up. Because one time I had somebody order from like 2 different places, and I felt bad, so I tipped them like $20. And then they got to my place, and I was like, you got your tip right? And he was like, no, we don't get those. That shit had me kind of riled up. I was mad. Not at the dude, but at like that company that would do that to their workers. Wait, do I have 300 wood yet? Yeah, fuck. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not shocked. What do they? I bet they pay you like $2 an hour. Kind of like in restaurants where they only pay you a couple of dollars an hour for miles or some shit, and you get most of your money from tips. Which is also not an awesome system, but if I'm tipping somebody, I expect it to go to this fucking service worker that's serving me, dude. You know? Yeah, when I got here to this city, I almost picked up a pizza delivery job, and then my car completely died. It is gone. That was the same deal. They told me like I'd be getting paid $3.50 an hour, and then the rest of my money would be all tips. I fear the inconsistency of a tip primary job, but I do know some friends that have worked like restaurant jobs, And if they only work on like Fridays and Saturdays, which is where they're needed the most, they're usually making decent money. It's down a little bit. Fix this bridge. Yeah, I don't think I've ever worked a job where I got tips. Oh, never mind. I worked at an airport for a little bit. And I remember one of my favorite things to do was escort people that needed wheelchairs to where they had to go. I remember they'd always try to tip me too, and I was allowed to take them, but sometimes I'd turn it down because I was happy to like get away from like the regular counter work too, and I could just chill and talk with them for like 30 minutes while we get to them to the plane. It was a good time. Like I liked doing it, so it felt wrong to take a tip. Because like I'm sure if they could just walk, they'd do it on their own. Yeah, that seems like a good thing about DoorDash is you can just like pick your own shit. Bastards are suffering in America, goddamn. Yeah, it kind of be like that. I used to get really angry about it, but I've been trying to like smell out, not let the absurdity of how working in the U.S. goes. But legit an airport job? Oh hell yeah! What I did was primarily just the customer service stuff, and then sometimes I'd be in the back doing baggage. But honestly, the job wasn't so bad. It was in Montana though, so I was working with some shitty Montanans, and it was like 30 minutes out of town too. When the car broke down, that wasn't really an option anymore. But yeah, it's one of the better jobs I've had. The current job I have is probably the best, but yeah, in the town that I'm living at right now, the average pay is really high compared to most places in America. I know in my hometown, there are still people getting paid $7, $8 an hour. But cost of living has like doubled or tripled in a lot of those areas even. Over the course of the last like 10, 20 years. But here, in this particular town, the average pay is like closer to LA. So most people are making like $17 or $18 an hour here. So you can work at a Taco Bell, make 18 bucks an hour, like starting, but you still wouldn't be able to afford to live here. In between jobs right now doing that? Hell yeah. I know that's looked down upon sometimes, but when I am in between jobs are usually the best times of my fucking life. I love that shit. I love having free time. Try wherever I'm working, but I fucking love not working. And being able to choose your schedule while you're in a situation like that sounds not too bad. I hope you find something good though, Sam. I hope you find something that pays you really well and you only have to work 10 hours a week. Only 2 of you on shift? Damn. It was like that at night with us when we'd only have like one more plane coming in. But usually there were 6 or 7 of us. And we're at a pretty small-ish airport, but it's really busy. There's a lot of people that come up here to ski. Like a lot. It was towards when the pandemic was kind of winding down. It still hasn't. I know it's really bad back in full swing right now, but when I was working, we were told like things were kind of going back to normal, but planes shouldn't be full, and every single plane going in and out was full every single day. Every plane had 150 people on it, packed to the brim, and we had to like tell people that paid for their tickets they couldn't get on their plane that they paid for, because those companies will oversell. They will sell more tickets than there are available. It's kind of like college campuses and what they do with parking passes. They'll sell more parking passes than there are parking spots. It's fucking evil, dude. And the people that make those decisions, they make so much money, and they like don't even fly their own airlines. Like the folks that make those decisions, they have private jets and shit. The executives at American Airlines where I worked, like they don't fly American Airlines. Yeah. Yeah, working with only like one other person can be pretty cool though, especially if they're like not bad to hang out with. Yeah, we had way more of us on shift though. Yep, they make the decision. You have to tell the customers. That is, yeah, most jobs. I remember having that issue when I was working at a gas station. Yeah, if you're rich, you don't fly American Airlines, period. Yeah, same with Spirit. I think I really like JetBlue, and Delta's not bad either. Of the flights that I've taken, they're pretty limited. American gave me free flights while I worked there, but it wasn't free until I paid $250 installments. And then I could never go on flights because they wouldn't give me time off. And we did bid scheduling, so you got a random schedule and you just had to work it. It's based on seniority, so I just had the shittiest days. So I didn't get to use those flight benefits very often. I used it a couple times to go home though, and that was awesome. A little bastard. Take a grab. Yeah, priority run right now in game. I'm just in the mines getting some loot. Is to get 2,000 gold so I can get the backpack so I can double my inventory. Beginning, this is really limited. For stream testing purposes, in a little bit, I might switch games. Probably after the end of this in-game day or the next. I'll see what can run while I'm doing OBS and like how difficult the switch might be. This is mostly a test stream. I don't know who in here has been sticking around in here. We're just seeing how the mechanics of this works, seeing how I feel. Just kind of talking loosely. Usually my videos are really heavily edited and scripted, so I don't have the chance to like accidentally fuck up my words or say something dumb. But this is going better than I expected, honestly. Didn't even expect anybody to hop in, so thanks for you guys that have. Welcome. Yeah, my original intention for my channel was not to make video essays like I've been doing. It was to record like full long plays of games or gigantic play sessions of online games with my friends, and then cut like a 3-hour session into like a 10-minute video, which I do sometimes still. I'm using OBS or Streamlabs. I'm using OBS, and I've heard I haven't messed around with Streamlabs, but I'm liking it so far. I use OBS for all of my recording too. Back to work. Hey, yeah, absolutely. Thanks for like hanging out and chilling with me, man. You're a very cool guy, Evil Mouse. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Fuck yeah. Really do appreciate the support. It's super cool to like have anybody check out my shit, whether it's like a dumb stream or like a video essay that I worked on. Also, I don't know, can you guys hear the music at all? I have some of my beats playing in the background. I don't know if it's even audible or if it's too loud. Okay, sweet. Thank you for answering. Yeah, I would love a second monitor though. Oh, perfect. Yeah, I would love a second monitor though, because right now I have Stardew Valley in a small window in the top center of my screen. I have live chat in another window on the right, OBS on the bottom right, and then a YouTube window because I'm streaming it through YouTube at the bottom. Also, did YouTube like automatically give a notification that I was live, or did you guys check YouTube or what? Because I didn't mark it as anything. I'm about to hit 1,000 subs. Do I have anything planned? I don't have anything planned, but I'd like to do something. I have an idea. I think I talked about it to you on Discord. Oh, there's only a couple of people I can talk about it in here. But it was the mild sauce review, where I will eat a Taco Bell mild sauce. I had YouTube up and saw it. Sweet. Because I didn't set it to send notifications, and I didn't want it to for this one. I know there's an option for it. Yeah, I want to get 2 monitors to like split up my windows. Yeah, for 1,000 subs, I was gonna do I'm gonna eat a. The video is gonna be called a Taco Bell mild sauce review. I'm gonna eat the mild sauce on camera, and then it's gonna cut. And then while the camera's not rolling, I'm gonna eat a very fucking hot pepper of sorts. I meant to film this a while ago, but I didn't get to it. I'm gonna do it probably for 1,000. And I'll eat a very, very hot pepper. And so I'll eat the mild sauce, and then it'll look like I'm reacting to the mild sauce in a very extreme way. I'll turn red, I'll cry, I might vomit. I'll probably censor that though, but I think it'd be funny. Streams from channels. Okay, that's good to know. I know YouTube's been really stepping up their streaming game recently, especially since Ludwig signed over, and he's been telling Sujin Wojcicki what to fix, and she just fucking does it, which is nuts. I never thought I'd see any sort of real collaboration between any creator and the CEO of YouTube. But it's super sick that there is. Yeah, this is a little test one, but I might do some more of these occasionally, because it's kind of fun. Also, that's nuts, 1,000 subs. That feels like the big one, the first like big number. I guess 500 kind of felt like that too. I remember when getting 10 views felt pretty cool. So like even now, like I'll occasionally put out a dud like the Dark Souls video, and it gets significantly less views than my other shit, but it's like at least some people watched it. That's cool in itself. Even if there's no like growth or anything, like it's just I do have fun doing this, and that's the number one thing for me. Cool. In a minute here, I'm going to see if I can switch games. Oh, Christian, we made this song together. I forgot about this one. I'm gonna switch games and see how that goes. Also, wait, before I do that, I'm gonna test moving around this thing. Just gonna look at my little viewfinder, see if that works. This works? Okay, yeah. Looks like that's working. Alright. Oh, that looks funky though. It's trying to like auto lock, it bounces around. So I can move around. Cool. Yeah. I'll see if single player Tarkov's gonna launch. I don't know if it will. I don't know if it'll run with all this other shit running. Hey, hell yeah! You're back to working on music, Christian. That is lovely news. I'm very happy to hear that at all. Even if you were to just leave and do that, I'd be happy. Yeah. Even if you're my friend, you guys have no obligation to stay in here and hang out. Especially, this is just a test stream. I'm goofing off, but I appreciate anybody who is hanging out in here. I'm switching games right now for whoever just hopped in. Sweet. Things might get funky in the next minute or two while I'm opening this up, but I'm seeing if single player Tarkov will open. This was a chill Sunday Stardew Valley stream, and now it is a chill Escape from Tarkov stream. It is a variety stream. Just gonna be goofing off on the single player. Chances are, if you're subscribed to me and you just hopped in too, you found me through that video, so it shouldn't be too weird. Oh, and there it goes. Hey, I forgot to mention, not only is this a Stardew Valley and a Tarkov stream, this is also a laundry stream. I have to go rotate my laundry. I will be right back. Wait, but first, I'm going to try to connect Tarkov to this window. But then I do have to rotate my laundry. I can't forget. Okay, wait. Capture. Alright. Oh, that looks strange. Give me a sec, I'm gonna have to fix this. There we go. Should be able to see some single player Tarkov right now. Doing like a new profile. I'm gonna go get my laundry while I'm gone and figuring that shit out. What you should pick what faction I'm gonna be in. I'll be right back. Also, I'm gonna pause the music until I can turn off the music. That's gonna be annoying. Be right back. Hey, I love you all. Alright. Return. Ooh, I gotta fix that. There we go, that should be good. Hey, Bear it is. We need a minute to configure this. For anybody who hopped in, I'm just testing shit. We're switching games right now, so it's gonna be a little funky. This is a test stream.
Стрёмное местечко.
Drink up. Need water to live. Alright. See if switching... I don't even know if you can play this game in good. Oh, fuck yeah, you can. What's the window size? Probably. There we go. So now it should be good. Right? Right? So cute. Lovely. Lovely. There we go. Alright, that was less smooth than I thought it would be, but we got it. We got it, boys. We're goofing off. We're playing some... Hey, Big Cum. Yeah, that's me. Welcome, Holden. I'm glad you hopped in. There we go. Alright, does this look good? I'm not going to make any more changes. Chat and what I'm doing are about 30 seconds out of sync, so I'm going to wait a minute. Facecam is a little big, alright. What do we think? I appreciate all that input, by the way, because I'm probably going to make presets. I'm also going to make a Be Right Back screen eventually, and like a stream starting soon screen. It'll be less weird when I just like disappear on a laundry stream. Beat. Alright, we're fucking around with some SPT. Anybody who hopped in. Single player Tarkov. If you're subscribed to me, there's like a 50-50 chance that you found me from this video on single player Tarkov, so welcome. Cool, I just started a fresh new character. What I'm gonna do is sell all of my shit. Except probably that AK. I'll keep that AK. But most of my shit I'm going to be getting rid of. And I'll probably take like a pistol in the factory. Do some fucking around and some finding out. Just like a fresh save. Significantly better at the game than I was when I made that video. Cool. Sell all this shit. Oh, and I'm gonna turn the music off and turn my beats. Any of you in here that don't know? 5. I also make music, so I have some original shit that I can just have playing in the background while I'm sweet. I have to change because normally it's like toggle aim, which is fucked up. Oh, never mind, it's not. Find out. We'll... Beat. All right. On some better like 200 in this like playlist. Sweet, yeah, let's get to it. I'm gonna sell this shit and then I'm just gonna like hop in a raid on Factory probably. Must go. Get the Marmalayer beat rocking. Probably keeps semester. Cool. Cool. So I'm probably going with the Croc. It's my favorite pistol in the game. Shit fucks. Oh, weird. Oh, I have a mod that doubles the ammo count. I thought that it would get rid of my mods when I thought it would get rid of my mods when I like restarted my character, but it's not. Instead of 2. Right. Oh, items are way too cheap too. Alright. If this was a serious playthrough, I'd probably fix it, but I don't care. We're just gonna be... I was messing around with the events. There was an event where all the items on the market were just like nothing. So everybody was just fucking decked out with trader gear. It's like the best shit you could get with like 500 rupees. They also have a dehydration one on, which I hope I don't have running right now, or else I'm gonna need to bring water into every raid. But I forgot which ones I left active. Some quests. Is Tarkov loud? Sure, it sounds fine, but this is a config stream. I'm testing out shit. If I can get answers to stuff like this prepared next time if I ever do this again. Good? Okay, awesome. Thank you. Gear up our boy. There we are. That looks like a man ready for combat if I've ever seen one. Ooh. Make your face cam a circle? I would like to do that, or like a border. Or a border with a circle. I think that could be sick. This is my first stream I've ever done. Ever on anything. So I don't quite have any cool shit figured out yet, but I might be messing around more with this. Hell yeah. Do a factory raid. Could go terribly. But the loading times in single player are nothing compared to online. Online, you gotta wait like 7 minutes maybe to get into a match. Here, it's maybe 2. Pretty good. I might fuck around with tagged and cursed later, which makes all of the enemies like magnetized to you. They'll just all know where you are all the time. But we'll wait probably until we got some gear for that. I still die a lot in SPT, but it's certainly easier than online. That's the thing. A lot of the people that main Tarkov, like I said in the video, and Sam in chat, is the people that play this game fucking eat, breathe, live, and sleep this game. This is all they do. They're so sweaty. People that play this game take it so seriously. Is the SPT setup very complicated? No. It takes like a day. There's like some fucking around. You have to move around files, but when I visit, I'll probably set it up for you. Sometimes there's a situation where you're, hey, thanks for hopping in at all, Christian. I love you. Thanks, man. Hope you have a good rest of your night. But yeah, it's fairly easy to set up depending on the time. People have issues with it, but I did a lot of troubleshooting and fucking up mine while trying to set up mine, so I'd be able to help out with yours. Especially, like, I remember I wanted to reinstall this, but they had just put out an update, and they hadn't made a patch or version of the update yet. And so, brought years in. Yeah, so they didn't make, like, the, AKI patcher for single-player Tarkov. So I just, like, couldn't download this until they got that out, and they did it, like, 3 days later. But I thought there was something wrong on my end, but they just, like, didn't have the file out yet, so my file was outdated, which is the #1 issue that a lot of people have. Set this up. Spot you. Ready? Here's some feet. Really close because I don't have headsets on. Oh, really close. Oh, yep, that's it. Yeah, you still get Tarkov in SPT, but yeah. Oof, I just didn't have the reaction time. Do that shit. Tarkov moment. But it's significantly less stressful, you know. Significantly less stressful, and it is going to be some rap moments. I plan on I want to go from pistol to fully decked out, no matter the cost. I want to do it at least once. There we go. There we go. We're just gonna do it again. But see how fast I like got in? Like, it's not nearly as stressful to die because it's easier to get a hold of gear in single player. You don't have to wait 7 minutes for a match. Like, there was a time where I loaded into Factory. It took me 5 minutes, pretty fast for online Tarkov at the time. Right when they set up the like login queues because there's so many people logging in they couldn't even handle it. And I got it in 5 minutes and I died in 13 seconds. And there's just, I don't know, something about that just didn't sit right with me. Yep. Yeah, that's part of the terms and conditions is that you give up a significant part of yourself to enjoy this game. Single player version is so much less fucking thing. It's still there, like it still has the feel, but it's more fun. I just wish that like they had this in the game so I could do it with my friends. Even if I had to wait for load times, I would fucking love to just play against AI with my buddies. If like, it's like the mechanics of this game are so fine tuned. Shit's so comfy to play. Like it's so like it's so in depth. I've never felt a game that like your character feels so weighty in like a good way. Trying to like sneak and peek and creep. parts right now. Did I bring a cheese kit? Yes, I did. Oh, I just heard somebody very. Boys. Hey, thanks for hopping in at all. I'm glad you got to hop in for the first test stream. I love you, man. I hope you're doing very, very well. I'll talk to you soon. Fuck you! Oh shit. He ate that. He must have armor on. Fuck you! Hey, we got him. It's early enough. We don't have anything. I can risk it. This guy. I'm gonna take fucking everything he has. To like analyze it. No! This is horrible. Shit. Oh shit, he had a... Fuck you! Wait, is this a fully auto gun? No, it's only single fire. I'm playing on a tiny window to be fair, but I'm not gonna pretend like my aim is normally good. The hot spot, dude. Normally I'm a little bit better, but loud dude is causing issues. I gotta loot this guy and I gotta loot him fast. Oh, fuck yeah. That huge loot. Fucking everything this guy. Okay, I gotta get out of here. This is fucked up. Hey, we got a little setup though. Probably gonna use that SKS. That's actually excellent. What key? Any key's nice early on. I gotta use this SKS. Oh shit! Oh shit! I did not expect to see you guys so soon. I was broken, so I aiming so slow. I got him! Bitch, I'm out of here though. I'm not gonna loot anymore. Be happy with what I got. I'm hurt. I'm hurt bad. Oh no, I don't have a factory key though. Oh no, I have to go one of the... There's only like 2 exits that I can take. I might not make it out. I didn't plan this well before I spawned. Brute force my way out. I'm gonna... At least I'm not bleeding. In the link when I get home. Hey, thank you, Sam. I would love to play games with you again and make a cool video with you. Or just for fun. I had a lot of fun with BattleBit. Gotta make it over there. I just gotta make it over there. Okay, okay, there's nobody. Let's go. Successful raid. Number 1, baby. Let's go. I am... Oh, I am bleeding. I'm heavy bleeding. Right. I'm bleeding as well. Got his ass. Yeah, dude. Interesting. So I have 2 different versions of the chat open. I have one that shows live chat and one that shows top chat. Top chat is the default. That is probably what you guys are set to right now. And because you said ass, it didn't show up in top chat. And got his ass. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. YouTube. I know YouTube auto sorts that shit. I know if you put kill in the title, it can hurt stuff, so I had to rename one of my video essays, but I didn't know ass would be automatically censored. I have my stream set to not for kids. So I don't know what the deal is. Interesting, interesting. One of your other comments on my video saying you wanted to kill somebody with... You told me to kill him with a rock. That got censored too. That got automatically taken down by YouTube and it didn't give me an option to publicize it. It's interesting. Not a big fan of censorship like that when it's silly stuff like ass and kill, but YouTube gonna be YouTube. If the content creators I like get to make money because of those rules, I guess it's a alright sacrifice. YouTube has been weird lately. Something that happened to me recently that is my fault and not YouTube's at all. I lost 11 total people, at least last time I checked, 11 total people had subscribed, or had unsubscribed from my channel. 11 people unsubscribed when they saw the I'm sorry video. They didn't like that one. People that were already subscribed to me left. They did not like that shit. I've gained some from speedrunning video on this. I don't think I gained that many on the SpongeBob, but it's not about gaining. Should have taken that helmet, but I was just like panicking. Such an open spot, like up there. Not an off hit from one of those goofy ones. So you'll never apologize. Yeah, never make an apology video. I think people, I don't know if just the gag wasn't that funny to them, or if they were. It has my highest click-through rate, so many people got recommended to it and like clicked on it because people love apology videos and shit like that. And I think the fact that they got duped, the fact they got goofed, they didn't like that. So that's why there's also a significant amount of dislikes from non-subscribed people. But a lot of people that were subscribed just left. I think it's funny though. I do not regret that in the slightest. Every single person that was subscribed to me could have left an ad. We're gonna buy a silly helmet for Proudmore. Not even gonna protect us. Make it a silly one. It still says KSM one, doesn't it? Grab like 30. Big silly foam helmet. Not gonna protect the slightest. Anything I can reveal about the next video? Yeah, of course. There's two that are like in the works and almost done. One of them is the Call of Duty or not the Call of Duty, just the zombies, the history of zombies in video games video, which I have been stoked about and trying to finish for a while. But I told Cody I'd get him in it, and I need to get him to record his part, but we both just haven't had the schedule to like do it. He's out playing shows right now and will be for a little bit. I'm thinking maybe when I come up home we'll record it. Maybe, we'll see. But I need to get his part before I can finish that. But all the rest of that video is done and has been done for a little while. But I'm excited to get it done, and I refuse to put it out without him in it because I think I would really like him in it, and I think he'd feel good to be on it. And the other video that I've been working on is bad PlayStation 2 adaptations of my favorite movies. And so far, I've finished the part for the Fight Club game, and it's a horrible game. It's a terrible, terrible, shitty game. It's a Tekken clone that completely misses the mark about what Fight Club is about. And Scarface, The World Is Yours, which is a GTA clone that came out 4 years after Vice City. And it's a lot like Vice City, but that's mostly because Vice City was based off of Scarface. But the gameplay is almost directly a GTA clone. It's bad, but the dialogue in it is funny. A lot of times it's not on purpose funny, but it's funny. And I mostly finished that part. There's some really funny NPC dialogue in that I'm just excited for people to see, more so than even my jokes and shit. I think it's hilarious. And then there are a couple other games that I had out on a list for games that I would want to record for that. Yeah. Sam, your apology video idea, it rings true to who you are, I think. I would like us to have like a little supervillain arc where you're just an evil man that is ruining my life. That'd be funny. I think you could play the part. So yeah, the games that I already finished, recording, editing, doing the narration for, all that shit are those two. So Fight Club and then Scarface. Was going to do The Thing and The Godfather, which are also PS2 games that are pretty mid or weird that are based on movies. But neither of them are like bad. Scarface one isn't even that bad, but I don't think they're bad enough to be in a video titled like bad PS2 adaptations of my favorite movies. But the last game that's going to be showcased in the video, I still have yet to finish it and do all the narration and stuff, but it is by far the worst. It is one of the worst. It's a really, really shitty game. The voice acting in it has been poorly adapted. They only got one voice actor from the original movie in it, and it's Reservoir Dogs. There's a Reservoir Dogs PlayStation 2 video game that also misses the mark in the way the Fight Club isn't about a Fight Club. So you know, Reservoir Dogs is really creative because it's about the robbery that you're not there for. The game is the robbery, and it follows the story of the movie mostly, but it's also like any time that characters are alluded to be going into a car in the movie, they use that as a chance to have a car chase level. We can still play it together, but I am playing it for the video, and it's fucking horrible. It's really shitty. It's really repetitive, especially because there's only one tactic that's really good, and it's to like just torture random civilians, and then all the cops around you surrender every time. It's bad. The character models are bad. The voice acting is bad. They weren't allowed to use the likeness of the characters in the movies, except for Michael Madsen. So all of them look weird, but they're still doing like impressions of the characters. So the guy that voice acts Mr. Pink, he is there's a voice actor that's just doing an impression of Steve Buscemi, and it's fucking hilarious. I can't believe that shit. Yeah, I can't believe it's a real game. I can't believe it got approved. Especially like of all the Tarantino games that could have been made, I feel like a Kill Bill game would be awesome. But Reservoir Dogs, man, sucks. And I love the movie, but that's the whole point of these, is that I'm pretty bitter about the games being bad because I love the movie. I'm able to play into that kind of little, but yeah, I'm excited for that video to come up. Yep, it is. It is. I'm probably gonna censor it for the video because I don't want any slurs in my video. But I need that scene in there. But man, yeah, it's just a guy doing a Steve Buscemi impression, and he's not that good at. He's like kind of good at it, but it cracks in some scenes, and you can tell. The Scarface one, a different dude voiced it instead of Al Pacino, because Al Pacino decided to instead spend that time voicing the character in The Godfather because they were made at the same time. The Godfather game was also made 34 years after the movie came out. The Godfather game for the PS2 was made 34 years after the movie came out. That's fucking nuts. And it's a GTA clone. It's better than GTA 3. And you can like create a character, and it's fun, and it just like inserts your character into the story of the movie. But it's really silly. But it's also really big. I would have had to play for like a couple of days to get enough footage to make. Yeah. I was just going over the notes for that one because I wanted to get it all right for you. But yeah, bad PS2 adaptations of my favorite game video is in the works. And I don't know if that's going to come out before or after the Zombies and Video Games one, because I have to still have one whole game to finish. But it's pretty good. Also, I know I have myself in the green screen for some videos, but I'm only going to use that like when I think it could the video from now on. It was a really weird era where movie tie-in games. Yeah, it's a weird era where movie tie-in games were really popular. But especially in 2006 in specific with third-person shooter GTA clones. The Godfather, Reservoir Dogs even to a degree. It's Reservoir Dogs is like a linear Grand Theft Yeah, Max Payne clones or GTA clones. Yeah, there's a ton of them just from like 2006. The mask designs. Hey, thank you. By the way, I'm gonna mess around with that and try those out. Yeah, I mean, because the success of other licensed games like SpongeBob games and a lot of the superhero games that came out around that time, licensed properties around that time. But yeah, specifically, there are around 2006 there were a bunch of movie tie-in games that were very similar and also GTA clones. The Hobbit comes to mind. Yeah, yeah. The Hobbit was even based off the book. It's the only Lord of the Rings game based off the books that was actually like good too. I was gonna have that in a part two. Um, I was working on that part two video for Lord of the Rings games, and I was just doing the Lord of the Rings: The Third Age part, and it's over 30 minutes of me talking about Lord of the Rings: The Third Age. So it might as well be its own video. And it's also kind of outdated because I learned to edit better and be fun. So I might scrap it and just restart. But I do want to make a part two and cover the Hobbit game as well. That Hobbit game was actually really good. Yeah, that's our PMT. Look at that goofy ass dude. What a silly hat. It also does not offer good protection. 3 is like maybe going to stop a Makarov. And medium ricochet chance, it's just not going to ricochet. The other tier 3 helmet is less funny looking though, so I didn't get it. Look at that guy. Let's hop in for another one. I just want to show you guys something silly. This will not wait. I'll do a regular match. I'm not gonna go on factory without the factory, so I'll just go on customs. Silly ass hat having dude.
I just want the paper. I just want the paper. I just want the paper. I just want. It's time for the moment you've been waiting for.
Yeah. It's already been 2 hours. To be honest, it's cool that even like 2 of you hopped in because I didn't think anybody would. I was just testing the shit out. But this has been fun. So, M just asked me the link to the Harley Quinn sexy parts video, so I have to find it. I can't believe that's like on YouTube. It has 90,000 views right now. Oh god, there's another video called Thick Girl Farts Harley Quinn Style, and it has over a million views on YouTube. I know what I have to do. I know what kind of content I have to switch to. My first time playthrough games I've never played before. Absolutely. I was thinking about streaming those PS2 games while I was recording them for the video, but I wouldn't know how to also record at the same time without my face. I guess I could just do it without the face. It's not that necessary. But I like the interaction of my face being there on a stream, especially. Driver San Francisco? Yes! My brother had that. He loved that game. He only played a couple racing games. And he played a lot of that one in Midnight Club. Driver San Francisco is a funny game. Even some of the more mainstream ones, like Need for Speed Most Wanted, was really fucking. It was like a bad game. You could make a good video out of it, especially with like the cutscenes. They're horrible. They're horrible. The customs took a while longer. I just got a warning from YouTube that you guys are probably getting more latency, lower resolution. I'm on campus Wi-Fi. There's not a ton I can do about making that though. Remember your dad renting that game? Hell yeah. Yeah, I think my family was never the renting games type, but we did rent a couple games. And one of them was this game called Brutal Legend. Not a lot of people know about it. My friends here that are hanging out do. I've made them I've made them know about it when I was a kid. But I rented that from the family video. And that shit was awesome. Play as Jack Black. Oh god, this game is not. I did not mean to shoot. I meant to select the window. Alright. So it looks like if I pick a bigger map, it's gonna be rough to run while I'm streaming. Always rented movies and games. Hell yeah. I used to, when I was a kid, take games from the library and then never return them. Or movies. They had like some PC games. I had this RTS that was like a weird weird Warcraft clone that I used to take from there all the time. And the Hobbit movie. I took 2 Hobbit movies from there and never returned them. Like the really shitty cartoon one from... That's not really shitty. It's great. It's just so weird. It's such a weird adaptation of the Hobbit. Characters are so silly. Yeah. I did a lot more stealing from the library than I did renting. I did Blockbuster was closing. And I knew they were closing as a kid, and so on our last visit there, I stole a disc from them. It was Kingdom Under Fire, Circle of Doom. Never brought it back because I knew they were shutting down, so I didn't. The cartoon one is badass. It is, I guess, the only good Hobbit adaptation, at least widely considered. One of my first videos was just going to be a clip of him falling, because he makes a really weird... the voice actor just does a really weird sound when he falls down a hole into the goblin thing. The songs in that one, fuck. I loved those as a kid. The Hobbit cartoon was probably my favorite music for a long period of time. Yep, where there's a whip, there's a way. Me and my friends have been goofing on that song for a while. I think that's from the Lord of the Rings one. And they only did one Lord of the Rings animated film. Like, they covered the whole thing, which is 3 books in one. And they didn't cover, like, a lot of shit. Where there's a whip. Yeah, that shit was... This game is... Alright. When I'm running the stream stuff, computer has a hard time running custom. That's okay. We're not doing anything serious. We're just goofing it. And normally there's scavs around this warehouse too. Did I like accidentally send them the low or something? Guess we'll find out the hard. Shit, this is rough. Yeah, The Hobbit was probably my favorite musical, and now my favorite musical, and it probably has been for the last like 10 years, is the I love that movie. I was gonna make a video about this, but I had this analysis about myself really recently, where I realized that all of my favorite comedy movies are the same fucking movie. Every comedy movie that I love is the same movie. Tenacious D, Harold and Kumar, the SpongeBob movie, they're all the same movie. It's about 2 goofy pals, normally like slackers, dorks, or losers, and overall immature characters. There's 2 of them going on a big silly adventure. That is it. That is my favorite type of comedy movie. I didn't realize that all of those were the same, but they are, and I love them all. That's like my shit. That's my jam. Norbit, Jack, and Jill. Yeah, my very favorite movies, Norbit and Jack. I still need to make the 10 out of 10 Norbit review. This is fucking I might back out and open up one of those PS2 games and goof on that for a little bit. At this point, this is just a real stream. You know what I love is publicly displaying my analytic. Can I show this window? Oh, YouTube doesn't let you show it? It's probably because those are all great movies to watch with pals. Absolutely, yeah. That's probably exactly it. That's probably exactly it. Alright, YouTube is not going to let me show the analytics, but, so, there are 4 concurrent viewers right now, which is neat. Hell yeah, thanks for sticking around. At a peak of 6, a couple times. But 28 different people have hopped in and out, which I didn't expect at all, especially because I don't think YouTube sent out notifications. I think it's just people that happen to hop on that are subscribed to me. It's interesting. I bet some of them unsubbed. I'm gonna have to check after this, and I'll just open up it. But I bet some people hopped into this, especially when I was like off doing my laundry or switching game, fucking talking about nonsense when they walked in. Yeah, 2 people unsubbed. That's okay. I also didn't say that it was a test stream in the initial about it, but that's okay. Yeah, I need to get back on my movie watching shit. I've been watching like bad movies and bad shows and playing bad games for video sakes, and so I haven't had time to find any new good shit. But I would like to get back on that. I love finding stuff. I still haven't seen everything everywhere all at once, or those 2 other A24 horror movies. And The Northman, I was supposed to go. I'm normally not big on those. Like, I like not medieval shit. But, usually movies on that are, like, they're from a published franchise. Or they're made by A24, like The Green. But Northman actually looks pretty sick. I think it is A24, I'm not sure. It's so nuts. A24 came out of fucking nowhere and just started putting out some of, like, the best kind of independent films. They're like, they have the independent style and stuff, but now they have the budget to make like real big, crazy movie. Like they just know to put, oh shit, they just know to put the best money into. I can't believe that happened. Oh wow. Yeah, they put their best money into the writers and the directors, and it pays off. Dude, this guy actually had fat loot. There's no reason I should have won that. Oh, it's because his armor is bad. Worse than mine. Sunglasses too. You know, you can't use sunglasses online in this game because players will see the scope glint. There's like a glitch with it, or like there's like sniper glint on glasses for some reason, and they don't transfer shadows. So somebody far away, you won't see them, but you'll see their glasses. I don't know why they haven't fixed that yet. It's been like that for years. Someday. Let's take the whole thing. Ari Aster is I would love to see more stuff from him. He's only had a couple, so I can't quite make a solid as a statement of like, I don't know. Yeah, never mind. Ari Aster fucks. He's gotta concur. Yeah, they have a good idea. They're good at finding talent. They're good at getting people to write good scripts and like make good movies. It's great. I'm being a little leisurely with how slow I'm looting. So not taking this too. I'm probably gonna hop off after this raid and go into a different game. See how emulating stuff looks and feels on stream. How it'll run. Because surprisingly, alright, PS2 games are sometimes harder to run emulated than games like Tarkov. I know it's a little fucky right now because I'm loading customs. Really gonna like everything everywhere? Yeah, I've heard. It seems right up my alley. Exits are open. All of them? That's probably a mod that I just have none. Have I heard of the game Scum? No, but I'm not too invested in this game right now, so I will look it up right now. Checking this out. Multiplayer open world survival game. That could be hit or miss, but it actually looks kind of interesting here. So it's a little bit like Rust, but not Rust. This looks like more fun than Rust. I hate Rust, by the way. Scum, it doesn't look like a Doom like. This looks like, I mean, maybe there's two different Scums. There's probably like a Scum 1989 and Scum 2018. But what I'm looking at is the 2018 survival multiplayer game, and it actually looks good. But I couldn't tell you unless I played. It also kind of looks like H1Z1, which sucks. You want to play this sometime, Sam? I'd fuck around with this. It looks like it could be funny as fuck. Especially if we got some pals on. Eventually, I want to get some people on board and do like a Minecraft server. And just do like a week where we all record shit and then a lot of it. Go to the other side of the... How did that? Now this place. Oh, it is gonna... Oh! Hey, fuck it. Yeah, the game normally runs fine. Maybe there's some optimizations to be made, but my computer is not the best there. You don't really play anything. Yeah, I have a hard time finding the I was in a, before I started making videos on games, I was in a really big slump of not wanting to play video games at all, and kind of revived that sort of thing for me. Like having a purpose and a reason to play a game helped it. And like I don't need that if I'm playing games with a friend. I can play games with a friend and not record and be fine with it. But a lot of times when I'm playing games solo now, it's for videos, and that's kind of like reinvigorated me wanting to play games in a way, especially because I'm like experimenting. And although I'm playing a lot of bad games, there's usually still some entertainment that comes out of that, and it'll usually reflect it in the video. But I get what you mean. It's not actually like I know I'm a dude that plays video games, but like I have a hard time finding the motivation to even do something as simple as like a leisurely activity like play video games. Don't know why. Here, we're gonna do yet another switch where I'm gonna try to launch a PS2 emulated game or a GameCube emulated game. I'm not sure. We'll mess around. After BattleBit, haven't wanted to play anything. Yeah. Usually, if I can get some buddies that'll like reinvigorate me wanting to play, or like I have a couple of games in constant rotation that I always come back to. Stardew Valley. I started off the stream with that. That's one of them. Stardew Valley, Dark Souls, New Vegas. That's Minecraft. But I'll like at least once a year I'll return to all of those games. And because by the time I like finish that cycle, even I'm like ready to play it, like the first one in that list again. But I can get just not wanting to play. I've had a couple of very long periods of time where I just like didn't play video games like a month, especially if I get into a different hobby, like, or if I'm working a ton. I had a job where I was doing like 50-hour weeks. I just like stopped playing video games. I was fucking upset all the time. I was like too miserable to play games. Even though 50 isn't like that crazy, it sucked for me. I did not like that shit. Yeah. But you might be able to enjoy playing games more if you just get friends and such to play with you, and or play some wacky shit for a funny video. Let's play Skyrim. Yeah, especially if Christian was in here earlier. He's a buddy of mine, and he said that there's currently like it's not out publicly yet, but there is a finished version of Skyrim together that is like good, that works. I would love that shit. I think it'd be funny. I'll even go on an unstable version and mess around with it. I'd do that with you. Trying to SX2. Also, all right, like I was talking about earlier, so most of the games, especially if I'm recording them, if they're like PS2 games and stuff, I'm emulating, which is illegal though. But so you're not allowed to do it. But I do it, and you should too. But you can just like download any PS2 game that exists and just like play it. I'm gonna make myself big until we got another game up. Ah, big. We're gonna see if I thought I had Battle for Bikini Bottom, but I don't. I was gonna play that. If you own the original copy, it is not illegal. That is the rule with emulation, yeah. That is true. I would never admit to illegal activities on the internet. Fuck it. Should I do Lego Star Wars 2 or SpongeBob SquarePants the movie game? Pick a random one. Somebody says something. Still can't see it. Sponge. Yeah, I wanted to do Battle for Bikini Bottom, but I do have the movie game on here. Open that shit up. I've had a script written for a video on the SpongeBob games. For like, and I wrote it like a year and a half before I started this channel, or like started uploading. And I just haven't done it. I wanted to like wait until I'm like ready, because every video, most not every video, but for the most part, every video I make, I feel like I get better at editing and making them and writing and doing all that shit. And so I just want to be like good at this, like really good at it before I make something like that. So I'm pretty passionate about those. They're awesome. I think they'd make for a good video. Okay. Having some issues getting this to work on stream, but I'm gonna get this to work. Working? Alright, now I am big. That in a sec. Let's get it on. I'm just gonna turn it on. We're just gonna have the SpongeBob music. It's so fun. Okay.
That's right. Start making me money.
Absolutely. I was thinking about using that bubble transition in videos. I think that'd be sick.
The smile, the laugh, the pen.
I fucking love this game, dude.
Get in touch with your inner Bob.
Inner Bob. It's me.
Join SpongeBob and Patrick.
I might get video might get the stream might just like suddenly end, and if it does, that is because YouTube is very strict about copyright on streams. But that's okay. It's a test stream. Oh yeah, let's boogie. I don't know if this is loud or quiet, but it felt louder, so I turned it down. I might get some of these sound effects too. They're fucking sick. There we go. This. There we go.
Welcome to our little tale of woe, triumph against impossible odds, terror, and managerly responsibility.
Yeah.
Never fear, good citizens of Bikini.
These platformers from this era feel so great. They're so smooth. I thought about joining the speedrunning community for this game in like 2017. And it ended up being a ton of work. Crusader Kings 3 with some friends would be a good video. I've never played 3. I just started playing 2 again. I didn't even know there was multiplayer. That sounds fucking sick. Oh man. Can I like uninvert the turning is inverted. I'll live. I'll get used to it. SpongeBob movie, classic video game. These were made super well. I forgot which one of these came first. If it was this one or Battle for Bikini Bottom. I played Battle for Bikini Bottom before I played this one. They're very similar, but this game had some other cool shit. So you can't play as Sandy, but it's more like focused. You know, like they have different abilities and like combat systems for both of the characters. Like Patrick's a much more useful character in this game than Battle for Bikini Bottom. Yeah, Crusader Kings 2 because it's free. I know I have the Xbox Game Pass, which I probably shouldn't have anymore because I don't play on Xbox, but Crusader Kings 3 is also free on Game Pass. I could probably install it and learn that shit and fuck around with it. I hope this game gets remade. It's awesome. But also, if it doesn't, I'll live. Like, I still like playing the original of both of the games. They're fantastic. Man, they're just so, like, aesthetically pleasing. I forgot you can't go that way. Like, as far as licensed games go, these are some of the best.
To see what extra you have just earned, go to the extra section on the options menu.
Is the room spinning or is it just me?
Watch the speedrunner get up on that rock somehow. Dude, I'd duo some Crusader Kings. Probably mod I can get. I didn't know you could get mods on PCSX. Is that a thing? Is that a thing? That would be sweet. I would love that.
Thanks for the help, boy.
The audio is super quiet. All right, let me speed it up. Is this better? This should be good, right? Right? I'm not gonna mess around with it until I get an input. Let's.
A manager is always prepared.
Oh hell yeah! Are those earlier Persona games good? I know a lot of people like Persona 4 and 5. Fuck yeah. I still have to play 5. I recently got a hard drive for my PS5 so I can have all my PS4 games installed. So I don't have to like pick and choose which ones. So now I have Persona 5 installed and I'll just have to play it sometime. But it is a very big game, which is a little daunting. It used to be easier for me to like really latch onto a game and like play through it. This is the wrong. We're just goofing. We're just goofing. It's not a big deal. Yeah, absolutely. They're in a different style? Oh, word? Like gameplay wise, or art, or what?
Manager is always prepared.
Like, are they still turn-based? Because I like turn-based games if they're done well. That's what you told me. That's you're the only reason I want to play Persona. It doesn't seem that appealing to me yet, but you say it's good. Okay.
Everything is gonna be just fine.
I'm really scared, man.
You got a name?
All right, I have to go get my laundry again. I hope nobody forgot this is a laundry stream.
You got one shot at this.
Not only are you getting gameplay, you're getting commentary. We're talking in the chat. You also get to have me disappear and go rotate the laundry real quick.
Say
I'll be right back.
a little yellow friend awakes from his slumber and prepares for the biggest day of his life. Yet, despite his dreams, he is not honored with the manager position of the new Krusty Krab 2. So he sulks off to drown his depression in ice cream at the local Goofy Goobels. Across the street, jealous of Mr. Krab's success, the diabolical Plankton hatches Plan Z. He steals King Neptune's crown and frames Mr. Krabs for selling it to the far-off and dangerous land of Shell City. Let us now join our heroes in the midst of their self-pity.
Hey. Hey, buddy. Come on. Wake up.
Huh? Where am I?
It's 8 in the morning. Closed. Go collect your friend and get out of here.
Hey, buddy! Come on up here and join the party!
SpongeBob!
Alright, gamers. Kurt. Have a hard time getting into JRPGs? Me too. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I'll probably play 5, and if I really like it, then I'll like backlog into the series, check out 4 or something. But it might be a case like a lot of people are with the Elder Scrolls games, where their first one's Skyrim, so then it's hard to go and play Oblivion or Morrowind, especially. I remember when I was a kid and I didn't like know what speedrunning was, I would try to like beat these levels as fast as I could. It was just fun. I didn't do it exceptionally fast. Probably pretty fast for like a 7-year-old, but
SpongeBob!
What's up, Patrick?
probably what happened to you. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that.
This new dot room game.
Doug!
Where? Whoa!
Yeah, Sam, if you're still in here, you stream on Twitch, right? Have you ever tried streaming on YouTube? 'Cause I'm digging this so far. It's pretty easy. I'm sure Twitch is too, otherwise people would use it, but... Gotta get every manly point I can. No 3, yeah. I just don't have the patience for a lot of older games now. I guess I've just grown a little jaded to like some quality of life shit that's in new games.
Manliness has landed.
I've personally tried, yeah. I'll probably give Twitch a shot too. What did I press for that? That, okay. Yeah. OBS is pretty good though, for recording and now for streaming. Can't believe I used Bandicam at one point in time. Like, I even had the full version. It just sucks. The file sizes are also way bigger on there, and I don't know why. I had like all the settings the same as this. It's just wild. I keep combat area challenge. Fuck yeah. I don't hear people usually going on YouTube Live. Yeah, this is true. This is true. It's becoming a little bit bigger now with like Ludwig and a couple other bigger streamers on the platforms. And it's not as weird as like when streamers go to like Mixer and shit, because those were kind of doomed to fail from the start. Those like made for Twitch competitors. But I think YouTube has a little bit more of a shot at like becoming a more popular like streaming service, just because YouTube's already established. I mean, it's one of the biggest media sharing sites ever. But yeah, you're right. It is less likely for me to garner viewers or anything like here on Twitch than on Twitch.
These just ooze macho.
Bandicam was rad when we were younger, yeah.
Tasty.
There's still gameplay videos left on like 3 different channels of me just playing Minecraft with like a Bandicam logo on the top. They're all 10 minutes and 1 second. Yeah, but I thought this would be fun, and then anybody who's already following that just happens to be on can see it. I might try out some Twitch streams though, so I feel about that too though. I bet that'd be better if I wanted to like garner some new people or something. This game is actually really good. I wish that I started making the type of videos that I do now sooner, because I even had the idea to kind of go in that direction. Especially when I was living at Wedgwood, like, I guess 2 years ago now, and at Christie's, and I just, like, didn't do it. And I wish I did, because, like, the sooner you start at anything, the better you get faster. And I would just love to be at a different spot than I am now. Like, I wish I just could have started sooner. But at the same time, it's all good. I'm, like, happy how things are going. I love making videos. Missing out a little, but, like, they're still enjoyable. I don't even think it's nostalgia as much. I think these are actually really good games. YouTube's good for talking to audience, but Twitch is probably building on this. Yeah, that's probably true. YouTube also has a really good... It's really good for small creators. I've heard it's very hard for bigger streamers. But the way the chat rollout works in Twitch is it will just hoard them up for a period of time, and then batch unload them all at once, and then stand still for a while. In this and YouTube, it takes 5 seconds and then releases them like really fast once a second. So I'm getting it as close to instantly as I can on here, and in order and not in batches, which is great for me, but not as awesome if you have like 1,000 people talking, which I don't have anything to worry about. I probably will try out Twitch at some point though too. I think that'd be fun. Oh shit, being a fool. I was talking about making vids for a while, and I did make videos in like middle school, like Minecraft and like bad skits. But I think that's normal around that time. I think everybody in 2012, 2013 just wanted to be, you know, PewDiePie or Syndicate. I know I did. I think going over old channels would be a fun, like, maybe not a video, but a stream. I think this streaming on here would be cool sometimes, just because I can do, like, some bullshit that I wouldn't be willing to make a video on. Like, tier lists or some shit. Like, that seems like some clown-ass shit that I don't want to make, like, a video on. Like, oh, my Gatorade tier list. But I'd fuck around and do that on a stream. Or same deal with, like, maybe, like, watching old videos of mine or something. Yeah, video essay format is good. I'm bad at making long video essays, though. I'm really bad at it. When I write a script, like, it's usually good, but it's like 5 minutes long. Or less. And I don't like padding shit out or extending things. Absolutely. Yeah, that's a thing that I think I would struggle with if I streamed regularly, is that I can be funny in my videos mostly because I have time to think about it ahead of time. I can edit. I feel like I'm pretty good at editing. I'm pretty good with timing when it comes to editing, which adds like half the comedic value in the funny things in my videos. I bet if I had if I had a couple of us buddies, and we were in like a Discord call while doing this, we could be pretty fucking funny. I could probably pull some more shit out of my ass, but yeah. I wish that everybody I knew made videos just so I could see like what kind of would go on. I just love seeing people's creative processes. Yeah, I was trying to get Christian to make videos for like since I started and since before then. Oh yeah, huge loot. I think you'd be really, really good at making videos, MJ. Also, thank you for naming yourself Monkey Jenkins on Twitch or on YouTube. That should make me like cry laughing when I saw it. That's so good. We got the cartwheel. What's good? Hell yeah. This game's so sweet. It's so charming. You're thinking about doing videos, but you feel like they'd be derivative of mine or other creators. Just do it. It's even if it's a little bit. I take heavy inspiration from like 10 different people, and I think it was Picasso, and he said, "Good artists borrow, great artists steal." I mean, think about it. Like your favorite bands, like they were influenced by people who were influenced by people who were influenced by people who were influenced by people, and like they sound dramatically different than those people from the start. But, like, those bands that you love are clearly, like, their own thing, you know? And I think you could do that easily. I think you'd be really, really good at it. I think you'd be funny as fuck. You could literally make the same videos, same titles, same thumbnails as what I'm making, with you recording them, and I'd still be proud.
The manliness has landed. Don't laugh at me. Ouch. That's better.
We did it, boys. First Gooby Goober token. This is big. This is big for all of gamerkind.
There you are, Patrick. I've been trying to find you all evening.
It's 8 in the morning, SpongeBob.
Oh my gosh, 8 o'clock. I am late for work. Mr. Krabs is gonna kill me.
Yeah, do the other Bloodborne 2 review. Do a positive one.
Krabs. Back at the Krusty Krab, King Neptune confronts
That should be your first. I think that'd be fucking funny.
He asks if there is
I'll link it in the Bloodborne 2 review that I have.
And our yellow knucklehead McSpazza.
People that watched that video also did not like it or get it, and I got banned from the Bloodborne subreddit for uploading it on there. Not that I wanted to be on there anyways. You gotta think about the type of people that are like not only just like on Reddit browsing regularly and like getting mad about posts, but also like specifically the type of people that are passionate enough to be on a Bloodborne subreddit. I'm sure there's great folks there, but there's also some fucking whack characters.
This road will take you through Bikini Bottom to the Arch of SpongeBob.
Not just
This game, classic. I forgot there's driving. I don't remember what the driving controls are. Alright. Oh yeah. It's like this in The Godfather where it's X to steer, or X to accelerate and square to brake. This game actually has really good driving considering. It feels pretty good. I also love the fucking animations on the sandwich. You don't need a license to drive a sandwich is maybe one of the hardest lines ever said in any piece of media ever. Oh shit, I thought that would be like a secret way. That one's a secret way, yeah.
a new path.
Hell yeah. Hey, posting videos on Reddit. Yeah, me too. I still do it all the time. I've gotten banned from several for it, but also like, I don't know. A lot of people on Reddit for some reason really don't like people making things and posting it on there. Really don't like you unless you have 1 million subscribers on whatever platform you're using. Also, people are more interested in drama and people get fucking up than they are like seeing something cool for the most part. I don't want to generalize, but a lot of people like on internet forums like regularly, like on Reddit, they're more likely to look at like live stream fails than they are to look at like what a new creator's doing or some shit. Like I kind of understand. But, like I've always been into like smaller people's stuff. know what's really interesting? You guys know about parasocial relationships, right? Like, people that have, like, unhealthy relations with, people that, like, are fans of their stuff. I was watching, a person about our size, Sam, between us. I think he had, like, 120 subscribers. And he said, like, hey, I don't talk to people in my comment section because that's parasocial relationships. And, like, I don't think he gets that that doesn't happen until you have thousands of, like, people watching your shit. Like, when you're small, collaborating and meeting friends on here is, like, cool. And absolutely alright. I don't know, it's just such a whack take from that dude. Especially because he, like, had maybe, like, 2 comments on his videos and shit, and he was, like, responding to them and hearting them and stuff. I don't think parasocial relationships are something you have to worry about until you have, like, a large following. Till then, it's just, like, collaboration and just meeting friends on a small platform. Squad video made one guy get really mad. Yeah, I've had a couple of people message me on those sites and just be like, you should, like, kill yourself. And I'm like, okay. Okay, I'll do it. I learned... I was fortunate enough to learn before I started making stuff and putting it on the internet to not take what people say online seriously. Like, just take most of it with a grain of salt. And so none of it's really bothered me that much, which is good. But I could imagine that being pretty demoralizing. Like, you make a video, put a ton of effort into it, you don't have a following, so it only gets a couple of views, and then you get, like, one dude that's just an asshole about it. It's like, this sucks and I hate you when you shouldn't post your stuff. Yeah, you should interact. And even if, like, the chances of us meeting significant success, Sam, is so fucking minimal. But at the same time, like, I'm glad I met you and Tio and a couple other cool dudes on here. Regardless if I ever find success, like, it's just cool to meet some friends that I can play games with. And yeah, collaboration is healthy and good.
No.
It's nuts how well the BattleBit video did. I also posted it in, like, 2 places, but that was it. It was, like, on Reddit and then on there, and I think I made, like, a little YouTube community post, and I don't know if anybody saw it because it only got 2 likes. I think you only see those when you're on mobile.
Heroes are now stranded in a vast desert with only their feet for transportation.
Plankton is using those radio towers to broadcast his evil messages across the sea. SpongeBob, you have to find a way to shut those towers down. SpongeBob, if you want to reach those towers, you'll need to learn.
Like making people mad with negative comments? Yeah. Like one that's worse. It is a little cathartic to just tell like usually I do the opposite, like either I kill them with kindness or I respond to like 4 paragraphs of something angry with like lol or that's silly.
Dash, I can if that's
Well, I've always said, if you can't say anything nice about something,
Forgot what ability I need to do that. What button do I press to use that
Don't
shit?
give up. You still need more Goofy Goop.
Need 5 Goofy Goober tokens to get the bat. What the hell's up with that? I'll do the time trial for this.
Do you?
I'm
You'll have.
Yeah, I've never understood like leaving significantly negative things, especially on like small people that like don't really have their shit figured out. I get like something constructive. Even if you don't even have to be nice to be constructive. You could say like, "Hey man, this part of your video is not good and you should fix it." But like I see people on like smaller YouTube's pages that are just like, "You're fucking lame." I want people to buy sweats. Oh, hell yeah. Watching people's reaction to obvious bait is always entertaining. This is true. I probably should have taken that shortcut. I'm not focusing too much on the game. I'm goofing. Yeah, I gotta concur with you. I think so. Well, that's the thing too. Like, I think if you're willing to put stuff out there on the internet, you are gonna get people that are gonna be dicks, and so learning to have some thick skin with it or take it lightly is good. Dude, we are failing our boating license exam. Do it. Dude, I don't get... Alright, so he's mad at you about team killing. That's funny because I don't get when people are really serious about video games. I hate when people play competitive video games and like take it seriously if they're not in esports. Like, dude, we were playing a public match. Chill the fuck out. Or like, it's a video game. Like, I know there's some video games where it's like the point is immersion or some shit, but like the point of video games is to have fun. Being team killed is annoying in a game, I guess, but when people react strongly to something so silly like a thing in a video game, it can tell you quite a bit about their character. Like, that guy is a easy audience to be baited, you know? Oh shit, I thought that would be a secret way. I'm a damn fool. Yeah, Twitter's a gold mine for that. I recently uninstalled Twitter because it's just like echo chambers and depressing shit. Also, I was following The Alchemist, who is an amazing producer, and for some reason he follows Tim Pool, so I'd occasionally just see like followed by The Alchemist, and I'd see like some dumb fucking Tim Pool take, and it'd just like make me mad. Also, as much as I like-minded spaces and stuff, echo chambers aren't good no matter what your ideology is. I've had to learn, just like, not try to talk to people about their opinions online all the time. I thought it would let me drift. Don't need a license to drive a sandwich, baby. I bumped into like 30 things, and I still beat the time trial.
You won the time challenge.
I guess this is a game made for kids, let's be fair. But the Kelp Forest time trial from Battle for Bikini Bottom is fucking hard as hell. Listen to some of the Alchemist stuff, yeah. You have really good music choice in your videos, dude. I know what you be listening to. Finding out there. There's some cool ass shit.
Rings will.
This game's silly as hell. Let's use Twitter for wrestling stuff. Yeah, that seems like a proactive way to use it. That's the issue though. I like seeing news, but I really don't like seeing people's takes on shit. Like, I remember when Elden Ring came out, but like I would just get all the time recommended like topic Elden Ring, and then it would just be like the most horrendous shit about how the game's bad or something that's like clear bait. I'm just like, can't do this shit. Yeah, same deal. I'm still just about as passionate as I am about political stuff, but it makes me depressed to think about it all the time. So I just like have to. I'm trying to get out of that circle. It's not good for me. Yeah. I mean, it's just like any other social media platform. Oh, hey, Lake, welcome back. I'm just goofing on here. We're testing some, like, switching between games and stuff, just talking. You're still awake, yeah. You don't follow and you get recommended some pretty sus stuff. I bet that's I wonder if that's the fault. That could either be the fault of Twitter or corporations. Like, this is SpongeBob, the movie, the video game. This is a game exclusively based off of the events of the SpongeBob movie, and it's fucking awesome. It's for the PS2. I'm emulating it right now. It's really good. There are 2 licensed SpongeBob games from around this era, this and then Battle for Bikini Bottom, and they're both awesome. They're both like really good video games. Part of it's nostalgia, but they're also just like good. Ooh. Yeah, there's also like walking around stuff, but this is like a racing mini game that it has. And right now I'm doing, yeah, it's sick. Yeah, you should definitely check these out if you haven't played them already. Ooh. Hell yeah, dude. Ooh. I'm not particularly good at the driving, but it's actually really good driving controls for a kids game of this era. There we go. SpongeBob movie on VHS? Yeah, dude! I wanted to like start a VHS collection and get one of those tiny TVs with a VHS like in the screen. I thought it'd be cool for like a setup to have like a VHS with just a green screen that I can put stuff on in my videos in the background. I thought that would be very sweet. Shit. Yeah, that's excellent. The SpongeBob movie is still like, I wasn't even goofing. It's one of my favorite movies. It's so fun. Still love it every time. They have like a 4K version, and it actually does look insanely good. You wouldn't expect, like, you're like, oh, it's just a SpongeBob cartoon. Like, how much better could it be? Like, the backgrounds are like crazy. Ooh, shit. I might lose. No, we're good. We're good. We clutched it. Fuck you, little bastard. Oh yeah. Simon collects vinyls, but you collect VHSs. Yeah. Yeah. I thought about like getting like one vinyl of like a known shitty album and just like putting it on my wall, just for goof purposes. And then I wouldn't even have like a record player. I'd just like have a vinyl sitting around on the wall. I think I might do some streaming more. I know this is a test stream, I'm just figuring shit out, but at the same time, I'd almost rather just record it like a stream and then upload it as a video. Just because like I don't have the patience to sit through a stream. Like I can like listen to somebody and just like have it in the background while I play a game or something, as if it's like a podcast. I almost like that more, because I don't have the attention span to just watch somebody play a video game uncut for a while. 13 and Dreamcast. That's a really good idea. I like that a lot. No, that would be so fucking sick at shows. MJ? Oh, we lost it, boys. That's fine. I'm done with the driving shit. Oh yeah. VODs only, yeah. But I'd want to like cut them up too. I'd try to make it like highlights. That was the original concept of the channel, was going to be me doing full playthroughs of games and turning it into just 20-minute videos, or like 30-minute videos. But I bet I could stream, and then the people that want to watch those can watch them, and then I'll but the cream of the crop will still be the videos that I'm working.
The manliness has landed.
It says there's a like token that I can unlock here, but I'm not sure how. Oh shit! Can Patrick pick up and throw stuff yet? I don't think so. Dabbling with that in Elden Ring, yeah. I actually really like that about those Elden Ring boss fights you do. Is that there'll just be like small cuts when necessary. And it's also just a focus. Hey, welcome back, Sam. Welcome back, Sam. God damn. It's good to have you. Hell yeah. Yeah, for a little bit when I started, I was also doing like the, I was gonna start a series called I Missed Out on Blank, and then Blank would be the franchise of a game that I haven't played. And I don't want to beat 3 or 4 games for one video anymore. I want to start focusing. I like that I can like put like a lot of content in one video, but analytics say that like very few people actually watch till the end. I think like less than 20% watch till like the 75% mark. I don't know if that makes any sense. But yeah, retention is not awesome on videos where I like show multiple games. So I was thinking about just making them more really dense and concise, and then just being about one game each. Really like it? Hell yeah. I was thinking about doing it for Mass Effect or what's it called? God of War. I think it'd be fun on either of those. And then I could probably stream the gameplay of those when I'm recording for gameplay footage, but we'll see. I really don't like taking other people's footage, so I try to record it too. But that does mean I have to play every game fresh for like a video. Multiple vids instead of the big one. I was thinking about that. But I don't want to be like a part 1 through 16 YouTuber or some shit, you know? Like, I have no reason to have so much pride or be so picky about things on there, but I just like want it to be good, you know? Yeah. I think it could work. Like, I missed out on Mass Effect 1, 2, and or 3. Well, especially the Lord of the Rings video. I think over half people click out about halfway through before I even talk about the second game, which is way better. Same with the Fallout video. Games from my childhood series, like SpongeBob and Kingdom Hearts Fire. That is absolutely something that I have thought about and started writing for both. I finished a script on these SpongeBob games like 2 years ago before I started even making videos. I think I mentioned that earlier. It could get some traction. The only video of all time that I've made that gets any suggested to people really is the single-player Tarkov video, which I made in like kind of a rush just because I wanted to buffer it between the Lord of the Rings video and the Fallout video, honestly. But it ended up like doing better than both of those videos combined by far. I think like YouTube, I'll get like 40 views a day on both of the on just the Tarkov video, and I'll get like 8 to 12 combined of all my other videos. It's like fine, at least somebody's watching something. But like there's some videos that I was really proud of that like people did not like, and that's okay. Like the I'm Sorry video, that one's really fucking funny, and 11 people unsubbed. If there's anything I can get to with this, oh yeah, there is. Hell yeah. Yep. I think it's alright to leave like deaths and stuff because that's a big part of that game. Especially, you know. It's almost a little easier for me to write a script and then compile all my footage together, especially with the video essay type stuff. The workflow is fast because so every like word or couple words I say or phrase I say, I'll just put a clip that correlates to exactly what I'm saying right behind it. Which makes like that process kind of easier. I recorded like a full Mountain Blade video, and I forgot to record myself. And by full Mountain Blade video, I mean it was like 4 hours of gameplay, and I like had my mic muted the whole time. So I was gonna dub over it, but I just like it took so long to like remember what I was thinking or saying during that time. So I like when I can have a script out or like a loose semblance of ideas that I'm going into before I like do any video. Also, like, video games are a part of the channel, but for the most part, and like other video essays is like learning some shit. But like a lot of my videos, I want it to be more about like me as a personality, me as a dude. Like if people follow just because they think I'm funny or something, you know? Port ahead. Like Bad Horror sequels? Dude, I'm glad. That one, I loved making that. It took a while, though. It also almost got taken down by the people that own American Psycho 2. But I was able to message them and convince them to leave it up as long as I don't run ads on it. Which was really cool. And I had to re-upload it with that, over all of the footage, it has a little black box that says this footage is fair use.
Is the room spinning or is it just me?
Hell yeah. Sick. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to close it all the way. Alright. Alright, before this ends, I'm going to test one more thing. I'm going to see how it works with like a browser window. This was just a test stream, but thanks for hopping in. It was very fun to talk to you. Off. Hey, I will probably stream a full playthrough of that game sometime though, because I love it. And or Battle for Bikini Bottom. I'm gonna make full videos on them at some point too. They're so fucking cool. Absolutely. I love you, Lake. Let's see. Burnout Paradise? Yes. That was my first Burnout game I played. It's on like that Paradise Island or whatever. Or maybe it was Revenge. I played both of those too. You can emulate that shit. If you don't already own it. Or if you own it. You can only emulate if you It is pretty good as far as like car games go. Classic. I think my favorite driving game still though, even aside from all the other shit you can do in the game, just getting in the game and driving around is Grand Theft Auto. It's like the not only is it like programmed pretty well, it feels good to like drive around in most of the cars, but you can also just like hop into any car, take it out of anybody's, just hop in and drive it around. It's so great. Yeah. I remember, if I remember right, the game had like destructible environments, and that shit was sick. Right, OBS is a little wacky. So it only wants to do a game capture in specific. GTA is hype. GTA is fucking awesome. Window capture. All right, so there's a separate thing from window capture from just game window capture. It's fine. There we go. That's what's up. Might look a little weird for a sec. There we go. All right. Your window's on screen, and it can still be windowed. For anybody who hopped in, sorry, we're just doing some tests. Most of the cool game shit is, but thank you for everybody who's hopped in. Ooh. 4 people have unsubbed during the stream. That's okay. Understandable. Understandable. But for fun, show you some of my fucking YouTube analytics. Everybody who's in here. There's several unlisted videos because for a while this was just like silly clips or like tests, unlisted tests for animations I'd done, or like this music video that I made, this preview for a music video that I made with a friend, or like old skits. I think the only like old one I left up was a video of a friend of mine who I'm not sure wants to be revealed who they are, eating the Velveeta. Yeah, let's go to like 6. So lifetime for views is really interesting. So the most views I've gotten in a day is on an unlisted video called Funny Joke. And I took it down because it's like really quiet, but it just got, for some reason, it was the first short I uploaded, and it got over 1,000 views in one day for like no reason. The algorithm just picked it up. It's gonna be hard for it to focus on. And is it even in the last 365 days? No, because technically my lifetime started here. This is when the channel was created, and I uploaded like some dumb remix shit, and then I published that video, and it got not very many views. A lot of people have watched it since I started uploading other stuff, though. But yeah, this day got a lot of views for some reason, and this is what the rest of my time here has looked like since I started like making videos. Baby channel. Yeah. I also have a very inconsistent upload schedule. Like, there was this gap between these when I visited home, pretty much. Yeah, I was home for a whole month, and I planned on making videos, and I, like, didn't. I made the Ramona Flowers one, like, right when I got there. Uploaded this the day I got there. Did that next week, and then just didn't do anything until I got home. But wait, we gotta go to advanced mode, and you gotta see this. So this will show views by video. So this has some outside influence. I was like promoting Wacky World of Speedruns and shit, and it was like new. But these days are pretty just like accurate to what YouTube is recommending to people. So it's only showing like the top couple. But in the last week, this is what a typical day of views might look like. Tarkov video getting about 30 views, 40, something like that. Lately it's been lower, 20. And most of the videos getting 0 to like 5. I'm sorry, hit the algorithm pretty good. But for the most part, almost all the views I get around videos are right when I upload them. So like here, we'll go to 365 days. Yeah. This is the Tarkov video when it came out. Like here's Loon Video Games. Almost all of the views come in like a weird like weak bulk thing, and then YouTube just like drops them hard. Also here though, if we can find Luton Video Games. So this just happened naturally. It just got these views, and then here I did like a paid Reddit ad. I paid like $20 or $24, I think, and just it got like that weird bump right there, that spike. And then I did it again with not the Tarkov video. Did it with Guitar Hero for this is when it released, and then here's when I did the ad. It was for these 3 days, and then I turned it off, and I kept getting traffic from YouTube because it just thought people were liking the video, which was cool. Yeah. I try not to look at these too much, and they're really inaccurate or like hard to make any serious or take serious deductions from until you've made like until you're in like the tens of thousands on a lot of things like this. Doesn't matter too much. But for last 365 days, which is all the stuff that I've like really been working on, I started in November. I think October, November. And in that time, about 30,000 views. This fluctuates. Some days it says I have a couple thousand or up or more. Just make good shit. Hey, yeah, and don't worry about a schedule. Yeah, I try not to take it too seriously. Like I want it to be good, but I try not to hit myself hard with that stuff, and I appreciate not caring too much. But 1,000, I didn't care that much about views, and like subs are really inconsistent. Like just because you have 955 subs doesn't even mean you're gonna get 100 views on a video. But watch time, I was pretty proud of hitting 1,000 hours of watch time. Subs don't mean nearly as much as you think. It matters a little bit, but watch time is what's sick. So this has been very rad. I love you boys. Thanks for hopping in on the test stream. I'm hopping out. Bye, boys.